right. Good morning. I'm very happy to welcome all of you, those here in person, all of you online, and to all who tune in to this celebration later on YouTube. A huge thanks to Ryan, Paula, and Susie and the entire World Beat Band for getting this celebration started and for all they do for us each Sunday morning. A special welcome to anyone here or online for the first time. Jubilee has a weekly e-newsletter, and you can sign up at either of the welcome stations, or you can sign up online on the Jubilee website. After the celebration today, please make your way to the 6th grade room just out this door and a few feet down to the left to the 6th grade room for some snacks and conversation. Our theme today is wild generosity. My thought on this theme, I believe it is through wild generosity that Jubilee community continues to make its mark on the larger community around us. Today, we have the intriguing opportunity to have two special women bring the reflection. Laura Collins, spiritual director and counselor, is well known to us here at Jubilee. She provided vital spiritual leadership for Jubilee during a time of major transition. And Samara Jade, a quote from her CD says, "A migratory songbird who mostly resides here in Western North Carolina, but takes her nest on wheels all around the country." Well, I'm excited Samara and her nest are right here in Jubilee today, and I'm really looking forward to experiencing the way Laura and Samara present today's theme, as well as all the rest of today's celebration. So welcome, everyone.
Thank you so much.
All right. So, why don't you join me by standing, and we'll call in these beautiful sacred directions and ask them to guide us into wild generosity. So let's turn a little bit and face the east. We call to the guardians of the east, place of first light, inspiration, and new beginnings. You who stir the dawn, awaken within us fresh vision. Help us greet each person and moment with openness and wonder, offering encouragement freely, sharing kind words lavishly, and giving our attention as a sacred gift. Guardians of the East, teach us the generosity of possibility. With joyous hearts, we welcome your sacred presence. Blessed be. And a slight turn to the south. We call to the guardians of the south, place of warmth, passion, and sacred fire. You who kindle connection and belonging, ignite within us hearts that give boldly and joyfully. Free us from scarcity of spirit and fear of giving fully, so we may laugh loudly, love fully, and offer care without calculation. Guardians of the South, teach us the generosity of courage. With joyous hearts, we welcome your sacred presence. Blessed be. And just a slight turn to the west. We call to the guardians of the West, place of deep waters, emotion, and healing. You who guide us through endings into truth, open the wells of compassion within us. Help us to sit beside one another in tenderness, to listen deeply, to offer comfort without condition, and to pour mercy into places of pain. Guardians of the West, teach us the generosity of presence. With joyous hearts, we welcome your sacred presence. Blessed be. And a slight turn to the north. We call to the guardians of the north, place of steady strength, wisdom, and rootedness. You whose presence is known in mountain, forest, and elder wisdom. Ground us in the abundance of this living world. Remind us that generosity is not weakness but strength, not depletion but trust. Teach us to share our resources, our wisdom, our labor, our time, with open hands and steady hearts. Guardians of the North, teach us the generosity of stewardship. With joyous hearts, we welcome your sacred presence. Blessed be. And please face the altar. We call to the sacred whole, the great mystery known by many names, the spacious presence that lives in every heart. Help us to remember that grace pours endlessly into creation, teaching us to become channels of that grace, giving us freely as rain falling upon earth. Help us to learn from the abundance of the living earth, whose rivers keep flowing, whose trees keep offering fruit, and whose soil welcomes every seed. And may we trust the great mystery of love that multiplies when shared. May our hearts remain open, and may generosity move through us like a wild and holy river. For your extravagant generosity, we give thanks. With joyous hearts, we welcome your sacred presence. Blessed be.
Thank you so much, Patricia. Let us remain standing, singing the divine, singing wild generosity this morning. Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. The heat and light. And when the sun is out, I've got something I can laugh about. You could, in a special way. I'm in love and it's a sunny day. Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. We take a walk, the sun is shining down. Burns my feet as they touch the ground. Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. And we laugh beneath the shady tree. I love you and you're loving me. It's alright, 'cause you're feeling fine. I'm so happy that we're sharing time. Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. And we're here. We bless you. Oh, yeah.
Good morning, everyone. So it's time for Jubilee in Action. This is when we share news about how you can get more involved in Jubilee, how you can pray with your feet. So the first announcement is an invitation to help plan an event to put song to work in healing our troubled world. An initial planning meeting will be held at 12 noon today under the tent next to the 6th grade classroom. See Susie Davis with any questions. Consider serving on Jubilee's board of directors. We're listening for a few radiant jubilants who feel a gentle nudge to help guide and steward Jubilee through service on our board of directors. See Patricia Antolino to volunteer for this important service. you are invited, we are all invited to help create our community-led Sunday celebrations. This is really a community-wide effort. So if some of you haven't tried to do some of the welcoming and some of the other things, give it a try. It's not too hard. You can talk to me to volunteer to do the welcome, call the sacred directions, lead a meditation, or read the Jubilee in Action announcements. If you want to share a creative gift of song, dance, poetry, or whatever, contact Susie Davis. Contacts and links for all of today's announcements are on the back of the bulletin and the homepage of the website, and that is it for Jubilee in Action today.
Thank you, Michele. As always, the hunger basket is on the table. This is the time where we drop something in. Every penny of that goes out to help those in need in our region. Let's stand, let's sing a little bit. Reach out your hand. If your cup is empty, if your cup is full, let it be again, let it be known. There is a fountain that was not made by the hands of man. There is a road, no simple highway between the dawn and the calm of night. And if you go, no one may follow that path. Is for your steps alone. Reach out your hand. If your cup be empty, if your cup is full, let it be again, let it be known. There is a fountain that was not made by the hands of man. We've got a special gift of outreach right now. Have a seat, everybody, and welcome Laura and Elizabeth.
Oh, hello, hello. So, did someone say wild generosity? That's you guys. So, the money that just went into the hunger baskets goes back out to...
Not me personally.
What are we doing? What? There's some kind of... I'm not sure. Oh, together. Come here, honey. Excuse me. So, the hunger basket money goes back out to agencies. And Elizabeth works for that agency now, All Souls Counseling. And I am here due to many years at All Souls Counseling. Yeah, here we go.
Good morning. Oh. Woohoo! Good morning, Jubilants. My name is Elizabeth Likis, and I'm a longtime Jubilant, former board member, member of the choir, old nurture team, parent, social justice team member throughout the years. And I have been for the last 3.5 years a contract therapist at All Souls Counseling Center. And I'll tell you a little bit about an expanded role I'm taking. But I want to first thank you so much for your wild generosity over the years. This year in particular, I want to share a few things about All Souls. Some of you may have heard of them. Some of you may know of them. Some of you may have used All Souls services. It has been a leading nonprofit provider and community partner for affordable, accessible, high-quality mental health care on a sliding scale since 2000. In that time, we've served approximately 18,000 individuals in Asheville and the surrounding area. During those 25 years, more than 100 licensed therapists have donated nearly 2/3 of the cost of their care each session to provide mental health service and education to individuals who are uninsured or underinsured. That has totaled more than $6.4 million. And you all have been a part of that for so long. In the last year, I'm going to tell you about some things that have happened since our development director, Mary, was here last year to talk to you about All Souls. Thanks to a brand new Red Cross grant, we have gotten funding from the Red Cross and the Episcopal Diocese of Western North Carolina to place part-time therapists in hard-hit areas from Hurricane Helene. We now have a part-time Spanish-speaking therapist in Burnsville. We have a Bat Cave therapist who's offering a grief and loss group. We have someone that is going to be in Mars Hill, and I am now working in an expanded role to serve the Swannanoa area. So anyone impacted by Hurricane Helene that lives in one of those areas can get no-cost counseling for the duration of this grant. Our fiscal year runs from July to June, and just between July and May, I'll give you just the numbers from this year, we've been able to impact our neighbors by providing 4,149 counseling sessions, 115 group therapy sessions, and providing 734 mental health check-ins to at least over 120 different unduplicated clients. That means when Hurricane Helene hit, we started setting up care at community stations around the area, and we were just present for people to come talk. And we were able to sit with somebody, cry with somebody, and if they wanted to, go into a private space and talk a little deeper. Since we spoke to you last year, we have had groups, like I said, on the topics of grief. We have 2 dialectical behavior therapy groups, skills-based groups that are running almost all year long, 2 different ones, daytime and nighttime. We also have an 8-week Survivors of Suicide Loss group in partnership with NAMI. We've also added First Baptist Church in downtown Asheville, where we send a therapist 1 day a week for their weekly community meal. We do this also at Haywood Street Congregation. We just started a brand new program for individuals in the Asheville jail that are preparing for transition out of incarceration. It's really been incredible how we've been able to expand due to the wild generosity of groups like yourself. The most recent thing we've done is we've hosted 15 different community meals in rural areas where we provide a free meal from a local business, giving them some business, and talk about a short mental health or wellness topic. Our next one coming up, if you're in the Swannanoa, Black Mountain, East Buncombe area, I've got flyers for all this, is July 29th. It's going to be a lunchtime meal. If you have ideas for what the community needs as far as mental health support and resources, please join us. It's free. I think Okie Dokie Smokehouse just committed to the meal, but also offering vegan options, which I'm not sure how that works, but anyway, I just want to say we could not do this without the wild generosity of Jubilee over the years, and I am so grateful to you.
All right, we're going to stand. We're going to sing a song of holy peace. Midway through, you get a chance to offer peace to one another through saying hello, a handshake, a hug, whatever you prefer. Let's sing an old favorite. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. yourselves apart. We've got two very special guests today. Collins and Samara Jade. Let's give them a hand.
Good morning, Jubilee. So, Ruth is also a special guest this morning. Come on up, Ruth. Y'all know Ruth. And I don't know if you remember how long ago it was. A couple years ago, maybe longer. Ruth came up and sang this beautiful song called Unseen Song. And I'm like, dang, I like that song. And then I went off to a St. Patrick's thing to hear a friend of mine, Simone DeVoyle, and he had this other woman singing with him that I didn't know until I heard Unseen Song. I'm like, oh, that's the songwriter that I knew I loved, and I didn't know who she was. So this is Samara Jade, and since then, I've just had her on my Spotify on loop, and it's been pretty great. And in these times, hearing beautiful music really helps. So we're going to start today by leading you in a meditative song. So I want to invite you, the words are up there that you will be singing along in. There are a few more words, and you can maybe hear those and join in as well, but definitely join in these words. But I want you to be able to just drop in, and if you just want to close your eyes and be in full meditative receiving mode, that's fine too. But it's always lovely when the vibration of our voices joins in our meditative time. It just creates a whole nother level of being present. So I invite you to slow down, take a deep breath. Just notice where you are in time and space right now. You might notice where your feet are, the feel of your seat, how gravity is holding you in place without your effort. And from this quiet place, we're going to move into song.
It's a bit of a rock and roll meditation, but we're rolling with it. The whole world is waiting for you to slow down. The whole world is waiting for you to slow down. The whole world is waiting as it keeps creating at the speed that it turns, just waiting for you to learn to slow down. Breathe in and slow down. That's your part if you want to sing along. Breathe in and slow down. Breathe in and slow down. Slow down to the speed of a seed that sprouts. Slow down to the speed of the stars coming out. Slow down to the speed that a tree adds rings. Slow down to hear the symphony the forest sings. Slow down to the speed that the lichen grows. Slow down like the gentle breeze with nowhere to go but to slow down. Breathe in and slow down. Breathe in and slow
wide. Slow down to the speed of your heart's beating drum. Slow down to the speed of this melody we hum of slow.
Our readings today start with a short poem by Rumi called The Sun. And still, after all this time, the sun has never said to the earth, "You owe me." Look what happens with love like that. It lights up the sky. And from the letter to the Hebrews in the New Testament, do not neglect to show hospitality to strangers, for by doing that, some have entertained angels without knowing it. This is ancient wisdom and holy word. Thanks be to all that is wise and holy. All creation is wisdom and holy word. All creation sings of wisdom and God. Hallelujah. Okay, so we're going to just sort of have a little dialogue here, and it's mostly going to be her singing, thank God, not me singing, but also Ruth and Paula and maybe Susie singing too. And sometimes you're going to be invited to sing. But I wanted to start with a little story because a lot of you have been asking me. Some of you know that I was in Namibia for a couple of weeks and just got back a little over a week ago. And so some of you wanted to know some stories. So I'm going to tell you just one little story. This is a view of the Namib Desert. Namib Desert is what Namibia is named for. And I was in a little Cessna plane flying over it to get to the place that we needed to get to, because to drive there is hours and hours of dusty, sandy roads. And so our driver, who needed to get our van there, just agreed to drive on his own and we could fly there, which was very nice. But also, it gave us this perspective. So I was there with a man named Andrew Harvey, who some of you may know, an author. He is a translator of Rumi, which is why I wanted to do Rumi today. And just a small group of 6 of us, plus our African guide, Gabriel. And we had several days, and we went out and saw animals and so forth. But then we had this day where we did this. And I can't describe to you, and this little picture from my phone definitely does not get the vastness of this desert. The Namib is the oldest desert in the world and possibly the driest. There's one other it's in competition for as to which one is drier. There's almost no humanity there. Namibia is the second least densely populated country in the world. However, this desert has more endemic species than any other desert in the world, probably because to live in this desert, they've had to really adapt. So they only live there. The ones that have adapted to live there are endemic, meaning they don't live anywhere else. So anyway, we're going over this, and I'm in this plane, and I'm looking out, and I hear the desert speaking into my heart. And it says, and it's not harsh, it's not scolding, it's just sort of factual. You can do your worst. We'll still be here. Just this sense of a time scale that made my human life and even human history seem really, really small. And I found it deeply reassuring. It can be so easy to get caught up in like the latest crisis, and we have them daily. And we've got some big crises that we've been watching over the course of our lives that are unfolding. And I just thought, okay, desert, I am ready. So the next day, Gabriel, our guide, who is of the Hararo tribe and the keeper of the sacred, his father was the keeper to the sacred flame for that tribe, so a shaman, a medicine man, and his son, our guide, really has that presence, has that sense. So he took us out into the dunes. And this is our whole group. Those little dots are us sitting on the dunes. One of our group walked away and took this picture looking back at us. And it was so quiet. There were no airplanes, there were no cars, there weren't even birds. And I'm so used to bird song or all these other sounds. It's just a kind of silence I had never experienced before. And so we're all just there sort of praying on our own. And I immediately have this desire to prostrate myself and just lie face down in the sand. And as I did that, I felt from the front of my body, from my heart, from my forehead, all the parts of me that were touching this beautiful ancient sand, just like everything I didn't need, just kind of soaking down into this old place that was willing to hold it for me. And it was just this beautiful sense of being able to let go of all the stories, just all the stories we tell about who we are, what's important, what matters, what we should be worried about, what we should be mad about, what we should be happy about even, just all those stories. And after I got up and I was on my way home a couple of days later, I'm sitting in the airport thinking about this, and I thought of Samara's song that I listen to regularly called These Old Stories. So I asked her if she would start with this one today.
Thank you, Ruth and Paula, for knowing the harmonies. These old stories given to the river, watch them float downstream, back to the sea. These old stories given to the river, they got no more power over me. These old stories given to the fire, watch them up in smoke, away they float. These old stories given to the fire, they got no more power over me. These old stories that been running the show, the record player voices that seem to think they know what's real, what's possible, what I should be. But these old stories got no power over me. These old stories, give them to the soil, watch them break on down, return to the ground. These old stories, give them to the soil. They got no more power over me. These old stories, give them to the wind, watch them dissipate as they blow away. These old stories, give them to the wind, they got no more power over me. These old stories, I've been running the show. The record player voices that seem to think they know what's real, what's possible, what I should be. But these old stories got no power over me. Dum 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 of these old stories, give them to the past, that's where they were born, and now they're outworn. These old stories, give them to the past, they got no more power over me. These old stories, I've been running the show. The record player voices that seem to think they know what's real, what's possible, what I should be. But these old stories got no power over me. Yeah, again. These old stories got no power over me. One more time. These old stories got no power over me.
Thanks, Ruth. Thanks, Paula.
See why I wanted her here? This is amazing. Yeah, so there's an irony, though, or maybe a paradox. Paradox might be the better word. Because, Samara, you're definitely a storyteller. You tell stories through your songs, and I'm something of a storyteller myself. That's often what I'm doing up here. So if stories don't have power over us, what are we doing?
They definitely do, right?
Yeah.
But which stories are we going to let run our lives?
Right. Yeah, so there are definitely stories that we need to let go of, stories that aren't working for us. And then there are the stories of, the beautiful world we want to see, the wild generosity stories. So I was just wondering if you wanted to reflect on that either through a song or through saying more to us about your storytelling, your songwriting.
There's a couple different directions I want to go, a couple different songs that are raising their hand, and I'm trying to pick which one. I think I'll play, I want to talk about, I'll tell a story first.
Okay.
After World War II, there were Japanese soldiers that were stranded on a variety of different islands in the Pacific Ocean area, and they didn't get the message or the memo that the war was over, right? So they kept defending their posts, their outposts. And for many years, some of these soldiers stayed at some of these places and didn't get that memo, maybe until a decade later or so, or, a number of years. And then finally, one by one, they were found and they were brought back to Japan, found by the Japanese government and told the war is over. You don't need to defend this place anymore. And they had been just in these stories that the war is happening and they need to, be in those patterns of defending. And so they couldn't just come home and all of a sudden be out of that because they'd been so entrenched in that the Japanese government really had to take it upon themselves to welcome them back and thank them with gratitude for their service, for their immense service and what they had done, and say, thank you, the war is over, here, come back to your country, to our country, and we'll give you a new job, a new role. So the way that I came to this story was through the writings of Bill Plotkin's, amazing author and soul work, and he tells this story to demonstrate how we all have these loyal soldiers in us, these
these sub-personalities, these parts of ourself. If you're familiar with internal family systems, parts work, it's the loyal soldier is a part that gets developed often when we're really young as a healthy, often, defense mechanism of survival. Say you grew up in a family where you're shamed for having emotions or shamed for being too big or too whatever. Usually it's like too much or too little of something, or sometimes both at the same time. Or you're told not to cry because men don't cry. And then you develop this personality of like, oh, I can't cry, I have to keep myself small. And that's that loyal soldier that then stays with us for the rest of our lives, even when it is safe to cry. And it's actually not only safe to cry, but it's essential and beneficial part of being a human. So doing this loyal soldier work is so much about, noting these old stories and like thanking them. Like, wow, this has served me in my life to believe this, but it's no longer serving me. So I'm going to give you a new role now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I thought that fit with the theme of stories, and I don't know how it fits with generosity, but somehow it does.
Yeah. Yeah, that's beautiful. And I love that idea of these soldiers being honored for the role they played and then thanked and given a new job. Yeah.
Exactly. So I want to play this song, which was inspired by learning about all this and doing my own loyal soldier work. You don't have to be tough, sweet, sweet buttercup. Lay back, let your golden heart open up. You don't have to be strong, pretend you're okay as you play along. You don't have to be anything more to belong. You don't have to carry it all on your shoulders. The hand-me-down chains of shields, swords, and guns. You can thank all of your faithful soldiers and bring them on home. The war is done. Go on, bring them on home. Tell them love has won. You don't have to figure it out, all of the answers to your troubles and doubts. Let it all in and trust you'll find the route. You don't have to be healed or make sure all of the cracks are properly sealed. It's a leaky cup where holiness is revealed. 'Cause you don't have to carry it all on your shoulders. The hand-me-down chains of shields, swords, and guns. You can thank all of your faithful soldiers and bring them on home. The war is done. Go on, bring them on home. Tell them love has won. Against all the voices that told you to be strong and tough, all of the voices that told you you are not enough, all of the ones that whisper worries and fears, and all of the weights you're cracking open is the way to heal. All the one that came before you that just couldn't feel. You are moving that pain as you cry your tears. Cry those tears. You don't have to rise above all of the pain that you're scared you're made of. Just lay back in the arms of love. Just lay back in the arms of love. You don't have to carry it all on your shoulders. The hand-me-down chains of shields, swords, and guns. You can thank all of your faithful soldiers on home, love has won. Bring them on, tell them love has won. Go on, bring them on, tell them love has won. You don't have to be tough, sweet, sweet buttercup.
Woo. Love has won. Whew, thank God. Yeah, but it doesn't just happen, right? That love doesn't just win. Like, there's work that we have to do. It's a process. It's a long process. And I think for me, that's where the new storytelling comes in, right? The learning to tell the stories of love, tell the stories where love is winning, tell the stories in ourselves of where love is finding space, and also in the world. Yeah. And so I was thinking about how, okay, so we're learning to tell these good stories. We're learning to let go of the old stories. We're learning to thank the faithful soldiers. And we're also learning to tell the good stories. I think about this with social media a lot, right? We can doom scroll all day and it's not helping. So how do we tell those good stories? And how important is it for all of us, not just those of us who might think of ourselves as storytellers, but really everyone, when you show up in the world, you're telling a story just by how you're showing up, how you're using your voice. So I was thinking about using our voices. Yeah. You want to talk about that?
Sure. Yeah. I know in doing work with people and voice and song leading, I encounter a lot of people that have old stories about their voice. And I bet you many people in this room, raise your hand if you've ever been told, oh, you can't sing, or you don't sound good, or, so many people have some version of this story, or shut up, or, keep your voice small, mouth the words. So it's a big healing journey to reclaim the power of our voices, which I believe is a human birthright of we're born with these voices and they're meant for singing. And just because you don't sound like the person on the radio doesn't mean you shouldn't sing, because singing is an essential part of being a human being. As an elder and teacher of mine, Lawrence Cole, says, singing is a technology of belonging. So I'll teach you this short song, which I like to, in answering Laura's question of how do you rewrite the stories, and one of my answers to that, for me personally, is I try to write them into songs so that I can it's kind of like a life hack. If you find yourself with a song stuck in your head that has a good message, then hopefully that message can seep into your brain. So it's like a little trick I like to do with writing songs that are like mantras, or things that I can say over and over to myself until they become true, fake it till you make it. So the words of this one are, may my voice be a strong and resonant vessel for love, for truth, for healing in this world. I'm really glad to be singing this song because I actually just released a version of it, so you can listen to it anywhere. But yeah, Ruth, come on up to sing this, and y'all will pick it up quickly too. So I'll sing it through, and then I'll teach it. Well, maybe I don't need to teach it because the words are there. So I'm just going to sing it. We're going to sing it a bunch of times, and then eventually we can round it if we're feeling fancy. May my voice be a strong and resonant vessel for love, for truth, for healing in this world. May my voice be a strong and resonant vessel for love, for truth, for healing in this world. May my voice be a strong and resonant vessel for love, for truth, for healing in this world. May my voice truth, for healing in this world. May my voice be a strong and resonant vessel for love, for truth, for healing in this world. May my voice be a strong and resonant vessel for love, for truth, for healing. You feel like you got it? Keep going with Ruth if you're over here. Be a strong and resonant vessel for may my voice be a strong and resonant vessel for love. My voice be a strong and resonant vessel. Sing with me if you like, or Ruth. May my voice be a strong and resonant vessel for love. My voice be a strong and resonant vessel for may my truth be a strong and resonant vessel for love. My voice be a strong and resonant vessel for love. My truth be a strong and resonant vessel for love. My voice be a strong and resonant vessel for love. My truth be a strong and resonant vessel. One more time. May my voice be a strong and resonant vessel for love, for truth, for healing in this world.
Don't go far because I think we're going to just jump right into this last song in the interest of time. So why don't you say a little bit about what this means to you? It felt like a good fit to me because it's about us together, not just my voice being a strong and resonant vessel, but how we build this together.
Absolutely. Yeah, this song that we'll end with is called Building a Bridge, and I wrote it during the first couple weeks of the pandemic lockdown when everyone was like, what is going on? It's this great time of the unknown, right? And but I found that myself returning to this song a lot during the aftermath of Hurricane Helene, in the springing up of all the mutual aid and people, everybody finding their role and what to do and what to bring and what to help with the community, people being out there with chainsaws, people, therapists helping people process their trauma. So the line in the chorus that works with that is, we each bring a stone. We're building a bridge across the unknown. We're all going together. No one's going alone. We're all building a bridge, and we each bring a stone. No one's built this before, but the blueprint is in our bones. So I invite you to sing along to the chorus if you pick it up. I'm not going to teach it. All right, yeah, let's do it. Here we are, standing at the slippery precipice, gazing out with vertigo to the pathless abyss. As we spiral in descent, it's hard to see if we're on track. One thing is for certain, there is no turning back. Why will you sacrifice? Why will you leave behind? What tools do you carry in your spirit, soul, and mind? What hardships have you gone through that prepared you for this strife? What gifts do you offer at the altar of life? So we are building a bridge across the unknown. We're all going together, no one's going alone. We are building a bridge, we each bring a stone. No one's built it before, but the blueprint is in our bones. 'Cause we've been living in a sick way that won't work anymore. Now that the sickness is inside of us,
us we can no longer ignore. We've taken and we've dominated all that we could claim. Now we're being colonized by something we can't tame. 'Cause the earth, she is wild and she wants to slow us down. To remember our own wildness that connects us with the ground, where our roots grow down deep and they all are intertwined. In this new world we'll be leaving separation behind. As we are building a bridge across the unknown, we're all going together, no one's going alone. We are building a bridge, we each bring a stone. No one's built it before, but the blueprint is in our bones. Yeah, the blueprint is in our bones. It's in our bones. It's in our bones. We are the descendants of the ones who have lived through plagues and wars and genocides, floods and famines too. Their wisdom lives on in the ground and in our blood and dreams. Let's call upon the ancient ones to guide us through the scene. May they help us to remember how it feels to be in sync with the rhythms of the earth that we're inseparably linked. There's no going back to normal, at least the normal we've known of. We are crossing to a new world on a bridge we build with love. 'Cause we are building a bridge across the unknown. We're all going together, no one's going alone. We are building a bridge, we each bring a stone. No one's built it before, but the blueprint is in our bones. The blueprint is in our bones. Just the first two lines we're gonna repeat. 'Cause we are building a bridge across the unknown. We're all going together, no one's going alone. We are building a bridge across the unknown. We're all going together, no one's going alone.
Thank you. Give it up for this amazing band. Just learning this song this morning.
For Ruth Elliott. Thank you, Ruth. Give it up. Thank you so much for this rich and glorious music and memory of stories. All right. Well, our bowls are being passed around. And at this time, we drop something in, it comes back to us because we got to keep this going, don't we? We do. Thank you, those of you online who also give. If we can learn what it means to really love ourselves, then we can learn to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. And we can live in harmony and see ourselves as a family. This is my prayer for humanity. That we respect our women and we protect our girls, that they feel safe in every corner of this world, that we can live in harmony, see ourselves as a family. This is my prayer for humanity. This morning we have Kathy, we have Patricia for our offering. we receive, we offer these gifts on behalf of our ancestors of the past, and we offer these gifts for this present moment. Jubilee, we offer these gifts on behalf of our future, of the world's future. We will use these gifts well. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let us stand, let us sing ourselves out. Just be a change. If you want to have truth,